What's up, you guys? Just got some mail. Gonna head inside, open it up, and I will show you guys what I got for the collection. Alrighty, we are back at the desk here. 3 packages total, 2 bubble mailers, and a box. Now, I already know what these are. Pretty stoked to get them. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to open this so that way you guys don't see my private information. Let's see. You get a pocket knife out. Now, I'm curious to see how these are packaged because 2 of them require some handle with care. Now, this one I believe is not going to be the most fun and entertaining one. I do appreciate the guy put it in a cardboard box or envelope on top of the bubble mailer. So just check these guys out. So here we go. Nothing too fancy. I know it's very anticlimactic. These are the Nintendo 64 precautionary booklets. So I bought a handful of them off of a gentleman. I think there's 10 total. The reason why I bought these is so that way I can complete my various boxed items. So any game or any controller or any cartridge, whatever that I am trying to complete that doesn't have these, I can snag one from the collection and complete them. So this is not very exciting at all. Now, this is from the same guy off of Facebook, just different purchases. He's actually been reaching out to me a lot, and I've been snagging stuff up here and there. He essentially offers it to me first before posting it on the Facebook pages, so I do appreciate him for that. And this one's a little beat up, so I don't know if that was from me, but I mean, I haven't had these for very long, just a couple hours, so I doubt that's from me. This one's a little bit more exciting. Same exact situation. What these are, if I can unfold them, geez. Come on now. Holy mackerel. Game manuals. Exactly. Instruction booklets. Nothing too fancy or crazy. Again, this is for when I start going after CIB stuff. I might, once I get the full 296 cartridges, I might start going after select games to complete them CIB. I don't know yet, but these were so cheap that I figured, you know what, why not? I think I got all of these for $60 or $40. I'd have to double check. I think it was 60. It came out to like $5 per booklet, which is insane, especially for some popular titles like 1080. Snowboarding, you got Star Fox 64, obviously the heavy hitter. You got Zelda, blah, no one cares. Decent, Extreme G, no one cares. No one cares, no one cares. The reason why I got these, A, they're cheap, and B, I don't mind picking up random stuff for my collection, so that way, obviously, like I said, when I do go to complete stuff, I have them. I'm just going to pick these up whenever I can that are cheap. I feel like at $5 a booklet, you can't really go wrong, and they're not perfect shape by any means. Obviously, you see the dents and the creases, but for a start off, when I start off to go for CIB items, specifically like Mario Kart or 1080 or any like kind of big name titles like that, these will work fine. Obviously, the ultimate goal, I do like the sealed stuff and graded stuff, so the ultimate goal is up there. But this is a good placeholder for now. Now, this is one I'm extremely excited about, and I actually already opened it to verify that I was in there just because I got this about 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to make sure that my name isn't on any of this. Nope. Okay, cool. So I did get this 2 weeks ago. I already opened it just to verify, so that way if something was wrong, I wasn't contacting the seller, weeks after. I feel like that's kind of tacky and a little shady. So what I did was I opened it, made sure all the internals were there, and that way it was good to go, and it is. So wrapped it back up because I wanted to show you guys. I guess it's kind of like me staging this, so call me fake, but I just feel like when you buy something and you wait weeks and weeks and weeks afterwards or a month after you purchase it, and then someone comes back to you with a complaint, I don't know why that irks me so bad, but it does. So here we go. Hey You Pikachu, complete in box. And when I say complete in box, it is about as pristine as you can possibly get. It still has the original plastic on it. Obviously, this is where they ripped it off. The other side is still intact, if you can see that. So whoever owned this originally or bought this originally peeled it off the sticker, opened it, and placed it right back on there. The front of it, no dents, no dings. There's a little bit of something in that corner. I don't know if you guys can see that. Creases along this, but these big box games always have those creases, so I'm not terribly upset about that. But what's really awesome is the internals of this guy. So like I've mentioned before, I like my CIB stuff, extremely CIB. I guess there's a term called CIB Plus, which is like every little tiny thing that it came with from Nintendo is in it. So I guess this is technically CIB Plus, and that's kind of how I want my CIB cartridges to be. So starting off, whoop, it's already fallen out of the bag. One piece that's usually missing out of this CIB collection is this tiny little wristband. Usually this is missing, or if it is, these are ripped off the side. So has that intact. Got to pull this guy out very carefully. One thing that is always missing is the microphone. And this one has been used so little that usually these are all ripped off. I'm trying to get this in here without damaging anything. Okay. All right, anyways, this has been used so little that a lot of times this little puffy foam piece is off the microphone. Obviously, you guys can see that this is intact. I don't know if they came like that where the top is missing. It kind of looks like it is because if you look behind it, that's the microphone piece of it. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. So I don't know if this is supposed to be kind of removable or not, but gosh, that is so sensitive. You can kind of see some dust coming off me. So it has this guy. And then obviously all of the, I want to say contaminants, but obviously they're not contaminants. You have the box. I'm trying to open this up as nicely as possible. Hey, you Pikachu. It's got the game card on top of that as well. That's usually missing out of this. Very pristine, very nice sleeve and cartridge. Everything around it looking very nice. No damage on the label. Obviously, you can see that the sticker is well intact all the way around it. I guess I could take it out of the sleeve, but sorry. I'm not interested in doing that right now. I'd rather keep it pristine. And then this guy right here. Now, I don't know if this is the original way it was packaged. I highly doubt it. Usually, the way Nintendo works is around each of their plugins for like your remotes or your controllers and any accessory like this, it would have a blue tiny little wrapper that goes around that. So I don't know if these came with or without them, but I do know that the controllers usually have them. So I don't think this is CIB plus, but overall it's very nice and complete. All right, I'm gonna toss this guy back in here. I don't even know how the heck this goes in there. Okay. Maybe like this. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Put all these bad boys back in there. Sorry for hitting the camera. My apologies. My tripod that's set up right in front of me it's huge. It's one of the ones with the ring lights and stuff like that, so it's, I don't know, it's always in the way. Okay, the most important part, the foam ball. Just trying to jam it in there. Okay. And the reason why I'm so stoked for this guy is I've never even played this game. I've seen some gameplay of it, and it seems absolutely terribly boring. But for the most part, could be entertaining. I just stick with the originals of Super Mario, Smash, stuff like that. But maybe one of these days I'll have to bump this out. But the reason why I'm so stoked about this specific game is because if I take this guy up top, I'm sure you guys have seen this. I have my Hey You Pikachu Toys R Us exclusive bundle. So very stoked to finally have the game included with this guy. So I can toss this guy up there. I have the CIB bundle as well as the game now. Both of these have the microphones with the foam. So it's like a fully complete set. So I'm going to toss this guy right here, right next to it, till I find a better home for it. Also, I almost forgot. My brother and I went to GameStop the other day for the black Bolt release and white Flare, and they actually had some Scarlet 151 booster bundles available. So I'm actually going to crack this guy open because this is one of the few times I've found Pokemon inventory out in the wild. Found it at GameStop. So I'm going to crack these open really quickly, see if I can't find anything good. I do love ripping me some Pokemon cards. My luck is not that great, but I figured, you know what? I gave you guys a little rundown of things I got in my collection today from the mail, so might as well toss in something I got at the local store. We got an Abra. Gee, that felt thicker than crap. We got a Diglett, Drowsy, Bulbasaur, Parasect, Giovanni's Charisma, Growlithe, and an Ivysaur. Okay. And a Starmie. Not bad at all. That's pretty sweet. Of course, I don't have any of my sleeves or penny sleeves, or any of my penny sleeves, excuse me, or my card savers out right now because I wasn't expecting to do this. I'm just giving you, you know, some bonus content for you guys. Poliwag, Ponyta, Pikachu. Hey, add that to my Hey You Pikachu, a 10-cent card. Old Amber, Energy Sticker, Rhydon, Executor, Dodrio, Kadabra, and a Kabutops. Sheesh, I wanted to keep saying Kubota. Do you guys know the brand Kubota, the tractor brand? Yeah, I see them all the time at work, so I apologize for my lack of ability to enunciate crazy Pokemon names. Diglett, Drowsy, Bulbasaur, Dratini, Big Air Balloon, Primate, Fearow, Snorlax, into a Raichu, and Vileplume, basic energies. We got a couple more packs here. Whoop. Boop, boop, boop. Magikarp, Oddish, Mankey, Meowth, Erica's Invitation, Magneton, Nidoqueen, Oddish, into a Paras, Alakazam, trash. I don't know about you guys, but EX cards, I'd rather just not have anything out of the pack. It's almost like an insult when I get an EX card. So, Slowpoke, Magmar, Abra, Horsea, maybe, Magneton, Nidoqueen, second one, Victory Bell, Chansey, into a Wartortle, into a Nidoking Hollow. Last pack already. Let's see if I can't get anything decent out of this guy. Got a Staryu. I'm struggling to open these packs today. I haven't opened packs up in a while, and it's really showing. We got a Staryu, Charmander, Bellsprout, Spearow, Rapidash, Nidorina, Raticate, Fearow, Jigglypuff, into a Kabutops, into a nothing, into a code card. What a trash set. So essentially, we got 6 stinking packs. Best thing we got is an Ivysaur. But honestly, 151, those full arts or whatever you want to call these, SARs, ARs, these things are stinking sweet. So I'm going to have to sleeve this guy up really quickly. Put it in a penny sleeve. Toss it in a card saver. And that's going to do it for today's video. All right, you guys, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. Thanks for checking out what I got in the mail today and what I was able to add to my collection. Sorry that 151 bundle was trash. But that's the name of the game when it comes to opening Pokemon. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe if you guys want to follow along as I build my dream Nintendo 64 collection. And we'll see you on the next video.